about time I do one of these, since I definitely owe you a lot. Since I can't get out of this mood. Just looking at the camera, there's a lot I want to say to you, the Mexico trip was fine for most of it, except towards the end, things came out between the three of us, my sister, my mom, and I. Yeah, it was a bad final day. Then right back into school. I didn't get into Berkeley. Everyone I know who applied, except for one other person, was accepted, and people can't seem to stop talking about it when they're overly sensitive, when their first choice schools decline them. Yeah, it's just funny at this level of maturity we are all supposed to have. People, I don't know, I'm just being stupid, but I'm fine with it. I think things are gonna turn out pretty good. And I got your messages, and I don't know what to say, of course, because as long as you're happy, and I don't know if you're happy, because I haven't seen you in a while. And beyond that, I've had to memorize this monologue, and it gave me a headache and fried my brain, and I was more stuck in my head today than a long while, maybe not a year, but quite a long while, and I'm not quite sure I'm going to get out of it, but I just feel very useless in many ways, because I own so much shit. I can't stand it. Most of it is not even final products or things just to stare at. It's just paints and markers and paper and pencil crayons and pencils and other kinds of paint and music and instruments and fabric and and I want to use it all, but I'm leaving so soon. The senior show is less than a month. Friday is the last day to submit stuff for Inkblot, if you remember that. And all this is so trivial and pathetic. But I'm just... Okay, this spring break, my mom decided to have me in charge of taking care of my uncle, because he's coming down to spend time, but I'm going to be the only one off. So I get to spend most of my spring break doing stuff with him. And I know least, probably, of all my aunts and uncles, this particular uncle. So, hopefully it'll turn out well, because that would be nice. But one thing that I wanted to do was to take everything I own, no matter how fragile, no matter how sedentary it may be, put it on the fucking lawn in a huge-ass pile, and then bring it back in when I feel comfortable enough to do so. So that nothing that I don't need, that I don't want, will still be mine. And I'll know where everything is. I'll know who I am by extension of my property. My property. Something that I'm growing increasingly disgusted by as well. Just everything makes me so nauseated. And I wish I could still think. I'm just bitching at you. I'm just bitching at you. I need to finish this though, because I need this. That I haven't been able to think visually in such a long time to come up with a concept beyond, did I tell you that I wanted to draw a picture of all my best friends in a bed together? I probably have. But it's been in my head for at least a year now, that concept. And most of these friends no longer talk to me because of my passive-aggressive actions, and I don't think anyone would be willing to lie down for a second for me to take a picture of them with their eyes closed, because that's kind of weird no matter what the scenario. And I missed a week of school, and I'm falling behind on all my projects, and I won't ever do jewelry again after this year, probably never ceramics again to the same level. See, these teachers, these connections, this repetition, I may be ready to go, but I have no understanding in exactly how much of an upheaval next year is going to be. Every single one. Like, why am I not content yet? Like, what's holding me back? I realized sarcasm is one thing. I need to no longer be sarcastic. And then that would be one step closer to where I was supposed to be by the time I turned 16, and now I'm 17, and I'm still completely unsatisfied with my appearance. My hair never works, anything, and I've never felt quite ugly as I have this past week as well. More things on more things on more things. I just need to be able to package everything small. I don't even know what I want. I don't know what I want. I need some form of stability at the moment. I need to really stop thinking that I know words or that I know sound. Because I don't. That's not what I have a natural inclination towards. So I need to really stop. And images. Why can't I think visually? Like, my peers disappoint me and bore me with their ideas of creativity and what they strive for. And if they bore me, then I need to prove that I am worthy of such a negative opinion of them. Okay, that's enough bitching, I think, because it got pretty bitchy there. I have the same favorite color, and I'm probably going to USC. Although for some reason my family wants to appeal my Berkeley admissions. I don't even think that's possible. And if it is, I'm not particularly interested in that. I'm very sorry I haven't talked to you in a while, but I don't know. There's really no excuse for it. Just always awkward. And unless it's in person, there isn't much to do or say. You're an interesting character on the phone. And gas prices are, I don't even know. I need to get an oil change for my car. I'm about 1,000 miles over now, which probably isn't so good for the vehicle, although they're probably overdoing how much oil change I need or whatever. I think that's enough. It's probably, what, 10 minutes by now? I don't know. I'm just sorry. I hope we can get together.